Your Excellencies, respected leaders and members of the National Association of Criminologists and of Security Practitioners in Nigeria, ladies and gentlemen, it is a distinct honor for me as President of the International Society of Criminology to greet you as you undertake serious work with important repercussions in your country and in the profession to address the challenge of crime, deviance, urban insecurity, terrorism, kidnappings, hostage-taking, sexual and domestic violence, corruption, and white-collar crime in your region. I commend you for taking the time to attend the annual meeting of your society and to reflect, share, discuss relevant information, and act together to address criminality and deviance effectively. Your commitment to building a just, equitable, and safe country where everybody can build a career, secure a decent and rewarding way of life, and enjoy success and accomplishments is worthy of great praise, respect, and support. I admire you, and I encourage you to be bold in developing a concrete plan of action to be shared with your leaders, thinkers, and activists, and most of all, with your fellow citizens. They need to hear from you, intellectual and professional leaders on the national and regional scene, to be inspired, motivated, guided, and enlightened. Your work as leaders is one of extreme importance and immense value for the present and future of your country. I urge your government to partner with you to address and solve the crime problems of the country, not only through the might of the state, of its army and police, and of its punitive and incarceration system, but rather by ensuring true justice, fairness, mutual respect, inclusion, and human rights for everyone. Criminology is an essential field of study, generating needed information, understanding, and appreciation, so that our efforts and interventions are based on solid foundations and reliable data. In the increasingly complex and insecure world we live in today, criminology is one of the most important and useful areas of study, information, and planning to ensure a great future for ourselves and our fellow citizens. I commend and praise the many bright, dedicated, hardworking pioneers, past and present, many present here at this conference, who have been working long and hard to bring about the flourishing of criminology and related fields in Nigeria. We owe them a big applause and a great debt of gratitude for the rebirth of criminology in Nigeria and Africa. As president of the International Society of Criminology, I want to assure you of the high respect that we all have at the international level for you and your work, and of the deep desire to collaborate and cooperate with you so that together we can bring about and build a more just, peaceful, and secure world. In the program of the conference, I noticed with admiration and respect the name of the late Professor Femi Odekunle. I did meet him personally several years ago. As someone wrote, if the study of criminology had a face in Nigeria, Femi Odekunle would be the poster child. His age-long experience in the field of criminology and his appointment as a member of the President's Advisory Committee Against Corruption distinguished him as a renowned expert in criminology. To quote him, the seed for our socioeconomic, political, and security problems we have now was not planted yesterday, but decades ago, when the structural adjustment program started. And since that time, we have been going down the drain in terms of widening of the gap between the rich and the poor. This kind of inequality and legalized corruption must be dealt with. If we deal with them successfully, then we will have to reduce the problem for the future. The problem is already here, and you can only counter it by providing more security personnel who are dedicated and committed to duty. In addition to that, we must fundamentally restructure our political economy, socioeconomic relationships with different sections of the population to have and enjoy the desired peace. I know that you are going to work on these topics, on these subject matters during the next couple of days, and then when you are back to your place of residence and work. Let us be inspired by the words and the example of Professor Odekunle and continue to carry his torch and become like he was, a force for change, a shining light of inspiration, a living example of commitment to justice and human rights, and a force for the improvement of our society. I wish you great success and many blessings today and always in your personal and professional life for the betterment of the country. Thank you for your dedication and commitment and for allowing me to share these thoughts with you today. My best wishes for continued success, hoping to meet you someday at the World Congress of Criminology. Until then, farewell and be blessed. Thank you for inviting me at the opening of your important Congress. It was a great honor and a distinct pleasure for me. Best regards to everyone.